Hello friends, welcome to EduCBA. We are here to learn about the course on mutual funds. So the course that we are going to deal with is for NCFM exams, and it is a beginner's module that we are going to learn through this course of mutual funds. So before we actually start with the theory part and understanding the concepts, the numericals which are included in this course, let us first understand why basically this course. So let's say you are an investor and you have some savings with you and you want to invest that in mutual funds. So can you do it blindly? Definitely not. If I am an investor, I'm not just going to select any specific scheme and start investing. I need to have some basic as well as key knowledge before I make my decisions about investing. So this course is exactly for that, so that you can become an informed investor. We are going to understand all the basic and key terms which are included in mutual funds. We are going to understand how it performs, who are the people included in this, what are their respective roles. We are going to cater to all this information. So this is the first step for you to become an informed investor, and I hope that this module will act as a means for satisfying some of your queries about mutual funds as well. So this is our motive behind learning this course, and through this course we are going to explain the concept in a really very interesting way, so that when you are going to appear for this exam, you just have to go through this video tutorials and all your concepts will be clarified. So let's go through this tutorials now. So before starting with chapter 1, let's understand what is the course structure that we have. So course structure for mutual funds, we basically have 7 chapters. Let's go through each chapter one by one. The chapter 1 that we have is mutual funds. In this chapter, we are basically going to understand what are mutual funds. So we are going to start with the basic definition. We have some interesting slides for this. We are going to understand this in quite a fun way. So we are going to understand what is the meaning of mutual funds. Then we are going to move forward and understand who are the different people who are involved in mutual funds, how the process of investing in mutual fund is done, what is the meaning of new fund offer. So basically there are a lot more subtopics which we are going to cover in the first chapter. Then moving to the second chapter, we have something called as products and features. So what are the mutual fund products? We have something called as equity funds. We are going to understand what are equity funds as well as their features. So again we move on to the third chapter, understanding gold ETFs. Then fourth chapter we have something called as debt funds. We are going to understand how the debt funds function. Then fifth chapter will basically focus on liquid funds. Then we have taxation of mutual funds, how the taxation are there, what are the different clauses and how much percentage of taxation will be included. We are going to also see some sums related to this. And finally, we are going to see what are the regulations when it comes to mutual funds. So these are the 7 chapters that we have. And before actually starting with the theory part, I must tell you that you will find the question bank about the questions which are asked in the exam. If you have the study material, at the end of that you will have some question bank given along with the answers. So what I'm going to do is, as and when we learn specific concept, I'm going to discuss whatever question has been asked related to that concept in the examination, so that our concepts are quite clarified and we are clear about what has been taught and what has been asked in the exam. So this is about the course structure. And also if you go through the study material, you will find that there are certain numericals which have been discussed. So we are going to make use of Excel spreadsheets as well to understand those numericals and how the calculations and the answers are deduced. So that also we are going to understand.